So there was a man, and he was a Christian, and he loved the Lord, but he had been very blessed in this life, and he'd worked hard at a company, and he had a lot of money, and he tithed, and he gave money to the churches, and was very generous, but even through that, he had accumulated a lot of wealth in his life. And he was on his deathbed, and he knew that he was going to be going to the Lord soon, and he had total faith. And as excited as he was to go to heaven and to see Jesus, he was feeling a little disappointed. He'd worked really hard in his life, and he was having to leave everything that he'd made behind. And so he was talking to the Lord, and he said, I've worked for you, Lord. Everything I've done was in your name. And thank you for blessing me, but I wish that I could take it with me, just a little bit of it. And the Lord said, well, okay, we'll let you take some gold blocks, some gold bars to heaven. So the man passes away, and he gets to the pearly gates, and he has his big duffel bag full of gold blocks. And the angel's there, and he says, welcome, we're so glad you're home, but why did you bring paving stones? And I thought that fictional story was so funny, because it's just a little reminder that the wealth here on earth, it means nothing in heaven. So just something to think about. And I will turn it over to Fred.